Hello, and welcome back to the channel. Look up at the night sky. For centuries, we've gazed at the stars, dreaming of exploring distant galaxies, calling space the final frontier. We're talking about the ocean. Today, we're diving deep, plunging miles beneath the waves into a realm of crushing pressure, perpetual darkness, and temperatures near freezing. Welcome to the deep sea, Earth's last true frontier. Slight shift in tone, more awe-inspiring. As we descend past the sunlit zone, a world of familiar marine life fades away. At 200 meters, sunlight can no longer penetrate. We've entered the twilight zone. Down here, the rules of life change dramatically. The lack of light has driven evolution down some incredible, almost fantastical paths. This is the kingdom of bioluminescence. Imagine a world lit not by a sun, but by the living things within it. Fish with built-in headlights, squid that can create dazzling light shows to confuse predators, and jellyfish that pulse with ethereal light. The flashlight fish, for example, has a special organ under its eye filled with glowing bacteria, which it can cover and uncover, like sending signals in Morse code through the dark. Why all this light? For hunting, for defense, and for finding a mate in the endless black. It's a silent, cosmic ballet happening every second in the deep. Music becomes more intense, slightly more dramatic. Let's go deeper. Past 1,000 meters, we enter the midnight zone. The pressure here is immense, over 100 times what we experience at the surface. It's enough to crush a submarine that isn't specifically designed for it. And yet, life thrives. This is where we meet the true giants and monsters of the deep. Ever heard of the giant squid? For centuries, it was the stuff of sea monster legends. And for good reason. Growing up to 43 feet long, with eyes the size of dinner plates, it's a true titan. We've only recently captured footage of these elusive creatures in their natural habitat, battling their only natural predator, the sperm whale, in epic deep-sea duels. But it's not just about size. The adaptations here are mind-bending. Take the anglerfish. It's the very image of a deep-sea creature, with its gaping mouth full of needle-like teeth. It's a fearsome predator, but its most famous feature is the fleshy, glowing lure that dangles in front of its face. In the total darkness, smaller fish are drawn to this single point of light, swimming right into the anglerfish's waiting jaws. It's a perfect, deadly trap, and life gets even stranger. The barrel-eye fish has a transparent head, allowing its sensitive, barrel-shaped eyes to look straight up through its own skull, searching for the faint silhouettes of prey above. It's like something out of a science fiction movie, but it's 100% real. Tone shifts to one of wonder and discovery as we continue our descent. You might think, surely, nothing can live deeper than this. Prepare to be amazed. We're now heading to the abyssal plain, over 4,000 meters down. The seafloor here is a vast, cold desert of mud. Food is incredibly scarce, mostly consisting of marine snow, a slow, constant drift of organic material from the waters above. Life here is slow, patient, and incredibly resilient. Creatures like the Dumbo octopus float gracefully through the water, named for the ear-like fins on their heads that they use to propel themselves. They are a beautiful, almost gentle presence in such a harsh environment. Then there are the tripod fish, which use their 3 long, stilt-like fins to stand on the seafloor, waiting for tiny crustaceans to drift by. They conserve every ounce of energy, masters of a patient existence. But the deepest parts of the ocean hide a secret source of life, one that doesn't rely on the sun at all. We're talking about hydrothermal vents. These are underwater geysers on the seafloor, spewing out superheated, mineral-rich water from inside the Earth's crust. For a long time, scientists thought life was impossible here. The water is toxic. The pressure is astronomical. But when we first discovered them in 1977, we found ecosystems teeming with life. Giant tube worms, some over 6 feet tall, with bright red plumes that filter chemicals from the water. Armored snails with shells made of iron sulfide. Swarms of ghostly white crabs. These communities thrive on a process called chemosynthesis, using chemical energy from the vents instead of light energy from the sun. The discovery of hydrothermal vents completely rewrote our understanding of where life can exist, not just on Earth, but potentially on other planets and moons in our solar system. Reflective and inspiring tone for the conclusion. The deep sea is more than just a collection of strange creatures. It's a vital part of our planet's system. It regulates our climate, drives ocean currents, and contains a vast reservoir of biodiversity we are only just beginning to understand. Every new species we discover, every new behavior we observe, adds another piece to the puzzle of life on Earth. We have better maps of Mars than we do of our own seafloor. This vast, mysterious world is a treasure trove of scientific discovery, holding potential answers to some of our biggest questions about the origins of life, the limits of biology, and the future of our planet. The technologies that allow us to visit these depths remotely operated vehicles. Advanced submersibles are our spaceships for this inner space exploration. This journey reminds us that there is always more to discover, more to learn, and more to protect. The last frontier isn't a galaxy far, far away. It's a world of darkness, pressure, and incredible life waiting for us just beneath the waves.